What's up, guys? So I'm going to shoot the rubber rounds pretty soon with my Sabre home defense pistol, but I was looking at this after I shot the nylons, and just for anyone interested, it looks like there's a spring behind the air valve. Definitely a spring in there. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. It's being trash. There's a spring back there, and there's a airline connected to the air supply thing going backwards to the right. There's a little brass tube back there, and there's metal detents in this. I'm not sure if you can see them, but there is metal detents similar to the S2 Salt Supply S2, but it's slightly different. And I thought I had scratches in here or something, because I've seen it in other videos where I'm looking down the breech. This isn't loaded or nothing, there's no pressure, no balls, but it's actually rifling. So this is actually rifled barrel. It has spirals in it. I'm not sure if it's going to come out on camera that well, especially if my focus isn't doing what it's supposed to do, but yeah, I tried wiping it with my finger, and those lines on the outside of the barrel, let me try to hold this steady. Those lines that are kind of corkscrewing through there, it's actually rifling, because I could feel those ridges with my finger. So it's pretty interesting. I didn't think that this would have a rifled barrel. I don't know if it's digging into the balls. It's very subtle. I can feel it with my fingertips, but your fingers are like very sensitive. One of the most sensitive parts on for skin, like nerve density and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely rifled. So that's kind of cool. It might improve accuracy, or it might not do anything. I'll have to see. So anyways, rubber ball time, 3 grams, 2.9 grams, 2.8 grams. Bore sizes are kind of all over the place with these things. Not the best, but I just want to see what this does with 4 magazines of all rubber rounds. And obviously you probably wouldn't want to use these for home defense or self-defense, because it's rubber, and there's not like a steel core or anything in those. They're just all rubber. They're hard, but it's rubber. So I'm gonna air this thing up, and it's been sitting for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna air it up, and I have a Special Forces CO2 in here. That's what came with this marker, and yeah, I'll get it all ready right now. 1 second. All right, you guys, magazine, rubber balls, T4E, super cheap. Surprisingly, well, I get these from Big Five most of the time, these rubber balls. Surprisingly, the nylon T4E from the same company, the nylon quick access balls, they're cheaper than these now. I think the 100 pack of the quick access balls is like 17 bucks, and 100 of these is 20. It could just be because I'm getting them from Big Five, but if you ever have coupons from Big Five, sometimes they give you like $5 off if you spend 20, or $10 off if you spend 30. Stuff in like newspaper advertisements and stuff, or like weekly advertisements. So these could potentially be $15 if you bought 2 of them and used that $10 off coupon. But I don't know, they're not good for. They're only good for like target practicing, or for like a super beginner person that doesn't know anything about heavy ammo and stuff like that. So I'm going to pressurize this. It's pressurized. There's a Special Force CO2 in here, like I said. And I got my box ready and my chronograph and T4E balls. So yeah, they're like 2.9 to 3 grams. So they're lighter than the nylon balls. They're kind of similar to like Byrna Kinetics. So here we go, first shot. 362. 346. 338. 324. 316. Says I just whooped your ass. 304. I think that's the last ball. I'm gonna check really quick. All right, one more ball. One more ball. 296. So not that impressive. Those were not oiled. I did nothing to the balls. They're just dry. I just want to see how this works. How pretty much like a normal person would use it. So yeah, more T4E rubber balls. Kind of surprised me that this thing has rifling in the barrel. It's the first one I've bought that has rifling in it that you can see. It's not just a smooth barrel inside. And like I said, it's not that pronounced or anything. But I'll see when I do long range accuracy tests with this. I'll see if that helps it or hurts it or slows it down or makes it drop or if it starts acting weird. And I'll probably try that with all the different ammos that I have. The only ammo I haven't tried yet in this is my super heavy 11-gram riot balls. I'm kind of hesitant to use them on this. I haven't checked the bore or anything, but those riot balls are like 691, 693, 689 bore size, and they're super heavy. And I just don't want to mess this thing up within the first like 5 CO2s. So next magazine, rubber rounds. 316. Just whooped your ass. 302. 292. 284. 272. 258. And I got one more round, I think. 260. And we're out. So I'm going to load up one more magazine. I'm not clearing those out because they're rubber and they're not going to crack and stuff. So I'm not letting this rest and repressurize as much as I did with the other heavy balls and nylon balls and stuff. I'm just kind of getting after it. So yeah, rubber balls again. 7 of these bad boys. Yeah, 7 of them. So here's the mag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 rounds, 7 chronos. So I think it ended at 240, the last one. So I'll see what this starts at. 274. 258. 250. 240. Must have had a jam. Yeah, had a jam in there. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fish that one out. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I used a, well, first of all, I popped the magazine off. I inspected where the nylon ball was, and it was definitely a little bit past the detent, but I don't know what happened. So luckily that was the 3rd magazine. So I'll see what this does if I get another jam or whatever. It's also a reason why I don't like rubber balls, because they jam up and you have to pre-oil them most of the time. But I just wanted to see what these do dry. So that one worked. 204. I loaded up 3 balls in here because that's what was left. Another gem. So yeah, I would not recommend rubber balls in your Sabre or in any less lethal. So you can see possibly the rubber ball in there in the breech. And what I'm doing is I'm carefully using my pliers to just kind of push it out through the front. So I pushed it past the detent, but now it's like stuck in the barrel. It just fell out. Just fell out right now, just from gravity. So it's over there on the ground, like right above my finger, kind of down here. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend rubber balls because especially when the pressure starts getting low, you're gonna have jams and stuff. I mean, I can oil them and maybe they'll perform better, but they're rubber balls, so they're crappy. Anyways, I guess that concludes that test, and probably won't be using rubber balls in this in the future, or if I do, I'll try oiling them, but they're just rubber balls. They're garbage. So I'm gonna put the mag back, pull the trigger. I'll use a couple of nylons just to see if there's any random other issue with this. I doubt there is, but I'm pretty sure it's just the rubber balls being trash, because rubber balls are trash. So this is the same magazine. I put nylon balls in here, and I'm just gonna shoot this without chronoing anything, or not. I have no pressure. So yep, that's it for this one. I'll put joule values and all that stuff, and I'll be using this in the future. I don't have any other CO2s out here with me, or I would see if I have some other sort of issue going on, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's just no pressure in this anymore, because I've had to pop it off twice, and it was probably wasting gas when it was making that like brrr noise, that like valve trying to close or pop noise, whatever that noise was. It was wasting air at that point. So gonna loosen this. Yeah, hardly have any air pressure in this anymore. So that was a sort of fail, but at least we know not to use these in your Sabre, because they're garbage. I would use these like very sparingly, like in paintball markers, like my A5, or like in my Spider Rodeo, or like in my Salt Supply S2. Probably oil them, but like I said, I just wanted to see what these do without needing oil. I have oil, I have spray and stuff down here. I just didn't spray them. I wanted to see what would happen, and that happened. So yeah, kind of cool that it has the rifling in there, those spirals on the edges of the barrel. I didn't notice that. I thought they were scratches, but it's actually rifling. And yep, I'll be using this in the future. I'll see how those riot balls match up to this front of the barrel, and if they're really snug, I'm not going to shoot them out of this for now. And because they don't usually perform that well, because they're really heavy, so they're actually most of the time I have lower joule results when I use those super heavy 11-gram balls. Plus, because they're so big, they kind of make a lot of pressure in the barrels. And the only thing I've used it with, and it performed decent, was my TCR. But that's only because you can buy aftermarket barrels for the Byrna TCR or a Tippmann TCR. And the barrel I have, the bore size is 693. So it's a good bore match for those giant riot balls. But anyways, guys, pretty sure this thing's fine. It's just rubber balls being garbage, and my pressure was low, and I don't have any more CO2s out here with me. So thanks for checking it out, and I'll be using this again, and see you guys next time.